David Beckham, you've been an ambassador for the UN Children's Fund for 11 years. In that time, when you've travelled across the world, is there a single story of a single child that stays with you?
You know, there's so many places that I've been, so many stories that I've heard and seen, and so many incredible children, you know, and it's difficult to pick one story. I think
what stays with you? Is it a sense of the resilience of children?
the positivity, you know, because I look at these children that are going through losing parents, losing grandparents, losing brothers or sisters, and the positivity in their faces, in their eyes, it reminds me of my children, it reminds me of other people's children. You know, children, when they smile, they're the same all over the world, and I think that's what I've seen with children that have gone through such devastation.
As the father of 4 children, how does it affect you personally, hearing these harrowing stories from children who are suffering?
People are always obviously affected by stories and affected by situations, but you know, I've found that I've always been an emotional person, but I've found, you know, later on in life I've become more emotional, especially since having my own children, and I want children around the world to have the same opportunities and have the same safety net and the same kind of experiences as my children and other children around the world. But unfortunately we don't live in a world like that, you know, and unfortunately we visit these places where we see children that don't have those opportunities.
You have the power of celebrity, the power to shine a light, but how frustrating is it when you see that despite that power that you have, there are nearly 500,000 children in Aleppo trapped?
Every time that you see different devastations around the world and different situations around the world, you always feel that you can do more, or you want to do more. But I've realised that being able to play for the teams that I've played for, have the voice that I've had, it's helped me actually be the ambassador that I've been, because people listen. And when Unicef haven't been able to get into certain places or speak to politicians, actually they're fans of one of the clubs that I've played for. So I've been able to help in situations like that.
Violence against children marks them forever.
Your new video for Unicef is aimed at ending violence against children. It's a very unusual campaign. Tell us about it.
You want to make an impact and you want to make people sit up and listen. And one thing that people always talk about with me is either my hairstyles or my tattoos. So obviously involving what the body art that I have on my body, it made people sit up and listen, and the serious situations that we had kind of placed around the body is something that has been very powerful. You know, we've had over 10 million hits, so it's been a big and a successful campaign for UNICEF.